Hello, here we are for round two. Well, this is a clear mulligan, and this also is a clear mulligan. And this is keepable, but I'm definitely not happy with it. So, well, he mulligan as well. Um, this land might think is the mirror. It might be scape shift. It might be. I don't think it's some sort of Naya mid-range without one drop, but I don't think it's plausible, and burn without one drop, which even more unlikely. So it's probably the mirror, but my play is kind of forced. It's not like that different, just Raging Ravingo. So he played Dark Confidant, which thankfully I have the answer for, and so my turn is pretty neat. Bold that, pass the turn. So he played another Dark Confidant, but I don't have the answer for that right now. Or at least I have it, but I don't have the lands. So he's gonna draw a couple of cards here and threatening to end the game pretty quickly. It took away the threat, which I think it's reasonable because if I draw a black source, I have plenty of removal. Otherwise, he should have taken the only removal that I wouldn't be able to cast. So here's the Dark Confidant coming to my face, another blank, so pass the turn. Um, well, Dark Confidant reveal already a Swamp, and now a Tasigur, which I'm not happy to see, of course. Um, so I guess this turn he just bash with everything. And I guess everything's coming. Oh, he didn't play the Tasigur, which means that he probably has like Abrupt Decay to kill my Tarmogoyf. But anyways, I think it's a pretty stupid move because I have Maelstrom Pulse. So if you really have an Abrupt Decay for my creature, just exile everything. Or just like pay for Tasigur, take away like a Dark Confidant and a land, and you have a 4/5, a 4/5, and a 2/1. But if I draw now like a Black Source, I can go like Maelstrom Pulse, away the Tarmogoyfs. Yes, he's gonna take another hit by Dark Confidant, but it's not like a big deal since like I don't care about card advantage since I'm plenty of cards right now and he has just 3 cards and one is the Tasigur. And then I have like the answer for Tasigur and Abrupt Decay if I draw another land. So I think it was a pretty stupid move to play the Tarmogoyf, but I didn't hit my land, so the game is over. So it just bowled my face and I just dead. Um, well, that was a pretty quick game one. Okay, sorry, this is OBS. So how I sideboard usually, I take away all the discard spells, and what comes in is Grim Lavamancer, Olivia Voldaren, Outpost Siege, Kitchen Finks, Struck Dusk, and they are 5 cards. I should put another card for the mirror, which is since Jund is gaining popularity in the last month, and so I usually board one Fulminator Mage or leave a Thoughtseize um, inside. Thougtseize is not great, but it might be good to discard like a Thrump or something, and Fulminator Mage deals with Raging Ravine. Which sometimes could be really nasty because if they are clever enough, they can put it outside of bolt range. So we just have 3 turn minutes to kill it, and which means you can easily die by a Raging Ravine. So Fulminator Mage is actually okay, but I'm not gonna board more than that because I don't think they're that good. In the mirror, there is just 1 card to kill 1 land, so one off it might be good. Otherwise, one thoughts is for their trumps, like Olivia. Like well, Butterskull is not at the best right now because of Call Against Command. So, but like taking away a task or a Thron, something that you can't deal with um, otherwise, it's actually pretty good. So let's get back to this. Uh, and yeah, Magical Line scrambled the games, so I guess game 1 is actually game 2. Let's see. Yes, I'm on the play, so yes, it's game 1. It's game 2, sorry. Well, this is a pretty decent hand, really strong, 2 lands, uh, 3, 4 good threats, and the Colligan's command, so of course I'm gonna keep it. And well, the first turn is pretty neat, just Bloodstain and Margot. And I just crack it in the upkeep because it doesn't matter that much. Mm, well, here I can. Well, I'm not gonna put my Tarmogoyf in a bolt range, so I'm just gonna lead with a Dark Confidant, forcing him to spend his second turn removing it. Otherwise, he's gonna give me a card. My follow-up would be Tarmogoyf if I don't draw a land. Otherwise, Kitchen Finks to avoid Liliana. So I have my turns already settled. So no bolt end of turn, which is nice. Um, and I guess then removal end of turn to kill it. Well, he decided not to kill it, so in my opinion, he has a Liliana. Um, we have a couple of options here. We can either Callaghan's command the Scavenging Goose and let him discard a card, but I don't think it's the best mode ever. Well, let's see what I draw first. Okay, I draw a land and a Terminate. So we have a couple of options here. And one option is Callaghan's command, the Scavenging Goose, and let him discard a card, but it's definitely, well, I don't think it's that great. I want the Callaghan's command to bring me back a creature. I don't want to play Tarmogoyf because it's not impacting the board that much, and also for mana efficiency, because next turn I can play like maybe Terminate plus Tarmogoyf or something like that, or Ooze plus Tarmogoyf. So, in my opinion, the best line is Kitchen Finks. It avoids Liliana. It's not the best if it goes like removal plus eat the eat the Finks with the Scavenging Goose. But I don't think he has a turn 2 removal, because otherwise he would have played on Dark Confidant. So it doesn't have nor a Terminate or definitely not a Bolt. He might draw it, that's true, but in his end, I don't think he has a bolt, and I don't think he has an abrupt decay. Otherwise, he would have gone like abrupt decay or dark confident go. So I'm not that scared about abrupt decay eat your things, because it's unlikely that he has it. So, and also like if he does that, well, my dark confident is living, so I'm really happy about it. And even if I have to spend like a terminate on a scavenging goose. So I think, well, here I did a little misplay. I should have like attack with my dark confidence. No, actually I'm not sure, because well, I'm super sure that it's not gonna trade. Well, not super sure, but and maybe I can kill something with Callaghan's command and bring back dark confident in my hand. But well, actually no. If I it might be actually happy to trade, because it doesn't have a turn to a 2 mana removal. So if I force him to spend some mana to kill my confidence, it's actually better. So I don't think it's a misplay here. So I guess I just play things and say go. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And here, well, I don't think it's a Liliana here, because it would be nonsensical. And in fact, like he wasted his entire turn to Maelstrom Pulse my Dark Confidant, which leave me open to a pretty nasty Callaghan command here. And I think that's exactly what happened. Yes, indeed. So with the Kitchen Finks, I'm also away from the threat of Liliana. So here, who's coming? Another Kitchen Finks. Well, here is where things got pretty, I would say, interesting. I can play a Ooze and attack, and he is not gonna block, because otherwise I'm gonna eat the Kitchen Finks with the Persist on the stack, and he's not gonna bring it back. Or I can simply attack. He's gonna trade, most definitely, and I'm gonna play like a Dark Confidant that he knows of. I think overall playing Dark Confidant is mm, an okay an okay move. And also I don't want to put my Scavenging Goose in bolt range or removal range. I think Scavenging Goose can do something a little bit better than that. Um, but anyway, let's see. I think I just attack, and I'm happy with it actually because I have a Call Against Command and Bolt to take away the second half of the kitchen things. And so right now we are in a very good position. We have 7 spell in hand, and everything is nuts. And I think we can do this if we play correctly. And here I just jammed the sorry, the Dark Confidant for more cards. I like drawing cards, and since he's also struggling to, he struggled to remove it last 2 turns ago. I think is not that well equipped to deal with it again. So let's see. I think this is the turn when he goes Tarmogoyf Ooze, something like that. So here I can simply take the damage. I definitely not gonna block. Well, I'm not sure. So if I blocked here, I'm an idiot because otherwise Liliana would have get my confident. So I don't. I think. I hope I just took the damage here. Okay. 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 Nice. It's always fun to say something like, okay, so now I'm taking the damage, and then realize that in the replay I blocked. But it's a bad mistake to block here. There's absolutely no reason to block. So here is coming Maelstrom Pulse again on the Dark Confidant, which is a huge tempo play for me. He's spending 3 mana sorcery to deal with the Dark Confidant, which is kind of nice. And he put this Scavenging Goose like this, which I'm really happy to bolt. Not sure if I bolted. Yeah, I think I did. And then here I can just uh, I don't know, like, did I? Oh, okay, I just played Tarm. Well, another option would have been like Callaghan's command back the Dark Confidant, kill the things, and play Tasigur. But it would have, and I would have removed everything. Yes, that might be another option actually. I don't think I see it. Not sure if it's. I don't think it's the a good line, by the way, because we are taking away a stupid 2/1 to get back a Dark Confidant. So with Callaghan's command, we can do surely better. Okay, so here is an amazing turn. This is by far an amazing turn, and I think I played it correctly, but in the end I let myself mind trick me, and I didn't do what I had to do. But here's the line. So we can. Okay, yeah, yeah, sure. We can kill the Tasigur, eat it. Okay, sorry. The super turn is the next one, I guess. Eat my confident. Yeah, okay, I know. Eat my confident and pass the turn. Now because Scavenging Goose is out of bolt range and I can dominate the board with it, pumping down the Tarmogoyfs. And I guess yeah, like, and I can't really attack. But if I untap, it's actually amazing. He played Dark Confidant. So now it's in this turn is amazing. So what I should have done is attack with both. Is gonna put two Tarmogoyf in front of mine. I assign 3 damage to one Tarmogoyf. Then I play Callaghan's Command. Callaghan's Command on Dark Confidant. Bring back my Tarmogoyf. Then play Tasigur, exile all my graveyard, and then suddenly the Tarmogoyf is a 2/3, and then he's dying to the damage that I dealt with my Tarmogoyf. So I have one Tarmogoyf down, one Dark Confidant down for and one Tasigur up for basically nothing. Or and this is the best line that I saw. Or otherwise, I can't really kill a Tarmogoyf. What I actually did, and it wasn't good at all. I attacked with my Tarmogoyf. He double blocked, and then I realized, I don't know how, that Tarmogoyf would have remained a 3/4. So I exile it with my Scavenging Ooze, and then I call against command, let him discard a card. So I actually made this mistake because I saw the line, but somehow while I was doing all these things, I forget about the fact that with Callaghan's Command I was bringing back my Tarmogoyf, so there would have been no creature in the graveyards. So I'm sorry about this play. I told you what the optimal line was and what I should have done. So I'm gonna skip it pretty quickly because that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna attack with Scavenging Ooze and Dark Confidant. Sorry, and Tarmogoyf. It can't really block the Ooze uh, uh, because I can threaten to take away, I guess, 2 sorcery, living with a Dark Confidant 2/3 and a Kitchen Finks to 1. So I'm gonna like double uh, double also like with the removal. I mean the double block on the Scavenging Ooze is not optimal. So I attack with Tarmogoyf and Scavenging Ooze. He double blocked the Tarmogoyf with 2 Tarmogoyfs. I assign 3 damage to the Tarmogoyf. I eat my Tarmogoyf with the Scavenging Ooze. Callaghan's Command, the Dark Confidant. Let him discard a card, then Tasigur away my graveyard, and 1 Tarmogoyf is down. But again, what I should have done, Callaghan's Command before even playing Tasigur, Callaghan's Command and take back the Tarmogoyf. Uh, so yes, this is the situation after the turn that I told you. I eat it, but then again I'm in a good spot. I'm 10 life more, board position is more, card is more. I can lose, but I mean if he draws better than me, I can lose, but it's pretty tough. Well, aside from the bolt that I just drew, um, this Handmaster is not optimal because I can't really play my Dark Confidant because I say Dark Confidant go, and then he say like go, and he kills my Dark Confidant. So, but I drew a bolt, so fuck it. I'm just gonna play my Dark Confidant and bash with some guys. So here, then again, he can't really block Scavenging Ooze. He can't really block Tasigur either, because with the Tarmogoyf at least, because I can pump, take away the creatures in the graveyards. Here I think I misclicked and not pumped the Ooze. Oh, so he's team blocking. He's team blocking Tasigur, and I decided here that actually I can actually let him resolve the blocks. I can like kill everything with um I I think he forgot the fact that I could remove instants and not creatures, so I would have pumped down his Tarmogoyf because I removed. Let me see. Uh, I removed Callaghan's Command, I guess. and the land probably. I don't remember. So now I'm able to kill Tarmogoyf and Finks. Mm, there's I can also bolt the Tarmogoyf and kill the rest, but then the Antimaster is gonna take down my Dark Confidant, and I believe in this spot Dark Confidant is a little bit better. So the mm, the trade is Tasigur against an Antimaster for 4 or a Wolf 2/2 against Dark Confidant, which I think it's definitely better. So I don't bolt. I decided not to bolt the Tarmogoyf and maybe let him waste the turn. He said like, well, okay, I'm gonna pass the turn. Well, he drew a land, but if he had like a creature, he would have passed the turn, and I could get an advantage by it. So just bolt it. And here I have my Tractus to seal the deal on this game. Yeah, I think the Tractus got revealed. Yeah, and he just conceded. So this is game 2. I'm sorry about that line, but I was somehow I realized it in my head, but it wasn't like crystal clear. And when I was doing that, I got mind tricked somehow, and I exiled my Tarmogoyf with my ooze. It's really tricky when you are starting doing delving stuff with Tasigur and Tarmogoyfs, but if you are clever enough, you can find the best line to kill a Tarmogoyf with damage on top of it and something like that. So let's go to game 3. I don't think the cyber changed. So 2, 3. So game 2 is actually game 3, I think. Let's see. Yes, he is starting, so it's game 3. Well, this hand is pretty neat. We have Bolt on turn 1. We have actually the best start because we can do fetch go, bolt the confidant on your end step, untap my confidant go, and which might lead to a blowout to Liliana, but we can't have the perfect hand. So yeah, well, we have Liliana as well. I would have preferred like something like a call against command to kill the Liliana after that my Dark Confidant died to a possible Liliana, but then again, we can't have everything. So, so this hand is confident proof, but not confident Liliana proof. But also we have a nice follow up in the form of Tasigur on the turn, so it's actually okay. So he goes Dark Confident, then as predicted, Stomping Ground, Bolt to take care of him. And I just go Swamp Dark Confident as well. So now I'm hoping for uh, for him not to play Liliana, and I got scared with this basic Swamp like this, to be honest. And what happened here is a Maelstrom Pulse, which is really good because is using a Maelstrom Pulse and a Dark Confidence. It's like a tempo swing like before, and then I can lead with my Tasigur and say go. And this is pretty nice. I mean, we have so he goes Dark Confident Tarmogoyf, and we actually uh, yeah we have the double removal. So just double removal attack. And he goes Tarmogoyf Scavenging Ooze again. We actually draw a removal. We were pretty lucky. So land removal, Liliana attack again. So he's in a really bad spot right now. He draw a land, so game is basically over. And he plays like Huntmaster, which is probably the best, and I rebuy it an Abrupt Decay. And here I just decided to kill. Um, Not sure what it. Yes, Abrupt Decay the token, sacrifice the rest, and then bash with Tasigur. So I can also rebuy a card again. So yeah, we went nuts this game. We didn't face a Liliana turn 3. which was really good. So I mean, almost perfect. Oh no, like he found like terminate for Tasigur, and we drew a Tarmogoyf and say go, and his next. So he can still win this game. I don't remember if I used the. Oh yeah, the problem is that I was sorry that I skipped that because that was a mistake. I had a fetch here, and end of turn I fetched away and got blown out by the Terminate that he top decked. So be careful with the fetches. It was a pretty bad mistake by my side because I could have rebuy like an abrupt decay or something like that, and I was really lucky to draw confident at Tarmogoyf. So I did like a pretty bad mistake. I should have not fetched and just say go and don't be greedy. Say okay, just pass the turn, untap and then attack again, and then he has to terminate, and then I can use the ability. So here, then again, he passed the turn, which means that it's not dead to my Tarmogoyf. Let's see. Now it's a little bit lagging, even the replay. So here we have the Lavamancer, and if he has a removal for Tarmogoyf, we can try to kill it with Lavamancer. So his turn is Scavenging Goose, exile a thing. So I decided not to kill it because it wouldn't change anything. Just like if I draw Liliana, it's a little bit better. So now I just go terminate, play Kitchen Finks with one red on tap to put you at 3. So and it just concedes because it breaks. Okay, so pretty bad mistake with Tasigur, and we went nuts this game. Um, but this is how basically you play the mirror. You just try to be concerned about Liliana, which is really bad because it's always a 2-for-1 if you don't go like call against command, kill your press. So be careful when you play your 2-drop on the draw. Usually I just do it and hope they don't have a Liliana to wreck me, but and I mean the same fear is for them as well, so it's kind of fair. But be aware of the fact that Liliana can really wreck your board, and also so usually turn 4 2 double drops. It's what people do, and but anyway, like this is I think overall this well I drew a little bit better than my opponent. 2 games he didn't have an instant removal from my Dark Confidence, so he had to use like the whole turn to kill it with Maelstrom Pulse. um but aside from that, like I think we played pretty smoothly, and aside from little mistakes, but it's good to find them out, while watching replays. So see you for round 3.